Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
All right, there we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cheyenne South. And I am Travis Gupton, and I am completely sorry that we have been all out of sorts early this morning. We had some internet issues, and we had a couple of other things go haywire, but we are up and running. We are on the air this morning, and the road to a 3A state title begins right now for the Lander Lady Tigers. They are going to be taking on the number 3 seed from the east in Douglas. Thank you, sir. And it should be a fun matchup. Obviously, when you make it to the state tournament, the teams get a lot better and they get a lot more intense, and it is a lot riding on this first game as the Lander Lady Tigers take on Douglas. And so the Lady Cats for Douglas will be the ones to begin with the ball. And if you're wondering why there's there's only a graphic up, it is because of NFHS rules. We're unable to show video, but we will have most of all the games going on with audio this weekend. Ball is in play and stolen away on the near side now is Douglas. They're going to have number 13, Lauren Olson, on the near side. Ball is going to go over the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in early on for the Lady Tigers. I did see Scott Copeland here, and so he was telling me that Abby is on the mend after her injury at Mountain View. She is here. Obviously, she's not playing. Anna Nielsen's playing in a sling, and so it's a soft cast, and so it's a banged up Lady Tigers here as we're off and running early on. And offsides is Annabelle Knockhazel was trying to find Delaney Sullivan, and she took 2 steps over, and it was over offsides, and so it'll be a free kick for Douglas here as we are just underway, 38.5 minutes, just under a minute gone in this first half. The winner of this game will play at 2 o'clock tomorrow, and the loser of this game will play at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and both of those games will be over right across the street from where we're sitting, over to my left here, in a beautiful campus of Cheyenne South at Johnson Junior High. And so that'll be later on tomorrow. Shot is deflected by the defensive Demi Stauffenberg, and now around the 40-yard line of the football field, Balderston is able to keep it inbounds. Ball is now going to be stolen away. Tatum Moore for Douglas is going to have it. Douglas is going to have Delaney on her, and now a tip pass is going to be on sides, and let's see if Emma Getz can reach it. She was sprinting as hard as she could on the far side and just could not catch up to it. A little too hard of a pass, and so Douglas will have a throw-in on the far side. The boys are in action right now. I believe it's Riverton boys who are in action right now. They're over at the junior high, and they're taking on Warland. I believe that's who they're taking on right now over it'll be the 3, and so they'll be taking on the number 2 team from the west, which would be Cody. So they're playing Cody right now on the other side. Ball is far side now, and it is with Hanson. Hanson loses the ball, and now Douglas will respond. Ball is going to be with number 5, Bailey Wright for Douglas. Wright is going to make one person miss and not get through Demi Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg now center circle goes to Balderston, and now a foot race between the goalkeeper and Delaney, and the goalkeeper will make that one, will win that race and kick the ball out to center circle. Center circle now. Ball is with Emily Smith for Douglas. She goes to the far side, and now ping pong for Emma Getz. Getz is going to be the last one to touch it, and it'll be they're going to say it went off the foot of Bailey Wright, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander. Far side Getz. She's going to cross. She's going to try to get it to Delaney, but Tatum Moore, nicely done, deflects. And the ball will go over the touchline. And so on the very edge of the corner, right before you get to the corner of the field, a throw-in for Lander. Getz now with it, and she'll lose it, and the ball will go out to Anna Nielsen. Nielsen, from what I was told, is dealing with an arm injury, obviously. She's wearing a green soft cast on her left arm. Hansen tries to get the ball up to to Getz, cannot do it. And now they're just playing a little bit of midfield. Nobody really has possession. Finally, Douglas comes away with it. Goes around Mia Copeland, and now Copeland is going to try to battle. She can't do it, and now Douglas has got something working on the far side. It's going to be Bailey Budd who's got it. And she tries to center, and it will be kicked out nicely by the defense of the Tigers. Aislinn Donahue is in goal for the Tigers this morning. And other starters real quick: Balderston, Nielsen, Stauffenberg, Tinley Reisig, Mason Morton, Whitney Hansen, Mia Copeland, Allie Atnip, Delaney Sullivan, and Emma Getz. Delaney's going to have a shot in the opportunity in the box. She's cut off nicely by Avery Hill. Delaney tries to go back to Getz, but it's going to be stolen away. And the ball's going to go over the touchline on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. Throw-in comes, and Getz is going to have it on the far side. She taps it a little too hard and loses the ball. And then the ball will go over the touchline again. Nicely done by the defense of Douglas. 34-20 left in the first half. No score. And Mia Copeland will throw it in. Throw in goes over the head of Getz. She's going to collide with one of the defenders, and the goalkeeper for the Douglas Cats, which is Peyton Yost, will grab a hold of it. Ball with Bailey right now. She's going to ride right up the middle of the field. She's going to tap it over to Lauren Olson, and Olson is not going to be able to hold on to it. It's going to go over the touchline now on the near side, and it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Throw-in gets headed off by Olson. And now it is with Macy Engel. Stolen away nicely, though, by the defense for the Lady Tigers, and now it's going to end up with Whitney Hansen. She's right outside center circle. Now she's going to go inside, right into center circle. Now she's going to get over to Getz on the far side. Getz is going to try to tip it. It's going to get deflected, and then she heads it off to herself. Ball's going to get through, and it will be held on to as Mia Copeland was looking for her first goal of the season, and nicely done by Yost to grab a hold of it. Ball back into play, and it will be a foot race on the far side. Atnip is actually, that's Tinley Reisig will be right there. Ball's going to go over the touchline, and they're going to say nope. It's going to be a free kick given to the Lady Tigers. A little bit too hard of a defense there from the Douglas Lady Cats, who are in their road white uniforms. Lander is in their home black with green. Delaney's going to have an opportunity, and she almost caught up to it, but again, Yost came off of her line and kicked the ball back before Delaney could really get an opportunity on it. It'll go over the touchline, so a throw-in goes to the Lady Tigers. Throw in again for the Lady Tigers as the ball goes over the touchline. It's going to go to... It's going to be over to... believe that's Tinley Reisig over there on the far side. And she's going to have it now. She's going to try to kick it upfield. Can't get it far. And now it's going to be stolen away by the Lady Cats. And then stolen right back. Reisig misses once on the whiff. Gets it back upfield. And now another kick is going to come in. And then Demi Stauffenberg will kick it right back to midfield. And now on the edge of the touchline, it's Emma Getz. Getz is going to try to go to Delaney now in the center. And again, it is going to be Yost who comes off of her line and kicks it over the touchline. Yost is not letting the Lady Tigers have any opportunity when Delaney gets past the defense early on in this one. 31 minutes left, first half, no score. Ball thrown in, and it's going to be on the far side Getz is going to try to battle for it. She's not going to grab she's not able to grab a hold of it. She steps in front of the person who stole it from her, and she will get a throw in. Ball will be tipped up. Getz is going to center it, and again, Delaney is going to try to get it in, and this time it's going to be Avery Hill who will kick it out of the middle of the box. Ball will be over the touchline again, and so Reisig will be the one to throw it in. Throw in will be stolen away by Douglas on the far side. A lot of the play has been on this far side in the first 10 minutes of this game. And ball will be kicked by Mason Morton. And Morton was unable to get through the Douglas defender, and so it'll go off of Douglas, and a soft throw in will go to the defense of Lander. Stolen away by Douglas now. Douglas is going to try to get it out of that far side, and they do. They're actually going to bring it all the way to the near side now. And not Demi Stauffenberg, that is Allie Atnip, said no way to that. And it'll be a throw-in for Douglas here. And ball is now going to be with number 3, Brooke Wright, who has entered the game. Wright brings it to the center of the field. She tries to center it. It's stolen away. And now the Lady Tigers are going to try to make a move. Balderston overran the pass. And so now it'll go over the touchline as the Lady Cats and the Macy Engel kicked it over the touchline on the near side. Throw-in is going to come. It's going to go off the side of the leg of number 13, Lauren Olson. So now we move up 5 feet and throw it in again. 28:33 left in this first half, and no score. Off the knee of Avery Hill, so now we move up another 10-15 feet, and we'll throw it in again. Hanson will be the one to throw it in. She's got Nielsen right in front of her, and now she's going to go long to try to get it to Delaney. Delaney overshoots the header, but then steals it away. Delaney is going to come near side. She's inside the box. She makes a person miss. Shot on goal is deflected, and now Getz is going to have an opportunity, and it's going to go just in front of the goalkeeper, Yost, and it's going to trickle to the far side, and Douglas avoided disaster there. Ball over the touchline. Another throw-in for the Lady Tigers. That was the best opportunity the Lady Tigers have had in this first half. Ball centered, goes past Getz, and now it's going to come to the near side. Nielsen is going to be in a foot race, and she is going to land on that arm, and she grabs a hold of it. She's back up, however, and so the battle between Lauren Olson and Nielsen wins as the ball goes over the touchline. Throw in by Hanson. Again, a high one will go to Getz, and it's going to be with Tatum Moore on this corner. And they will, nicely done by Tatum Moore to deflect or to shade Getz. And so it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cats here with 26:50 left in this first half. In the first game of the 3A state tournament here in Cheyenne South. Ball back into play is going to be kicked up by Hanson. It's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Douglas. And we'll have 2 substitutions for Douglas as Kale Starkey will come in, as will Macy Pyle. Throw in will get headed off by Hanson. It's going to go right back over the touchline. And so it'll be a throw in. Brooke Wright will throw it in. Hard throw in, gets to midfield and stolen away by Balderston. And now Hanson through center circle. She's going to go to Delaney. Delaney wasn't ready for the pass. So it gets kicked up by the defense and Bailey Budd. Ball is going to get into the attacking third of Lander. And as soon as I say that, Lander steals it away. Mia Copeland on the far side is going to lose it over the touchline, so it'll be a throw-in for Douglas here. Brooke Wright on the far side has it. She's going to try to center it, and unable to do so. She was trying to go to Bailey Wright. And now it's going to get kicked in by the defense, and the defense of Lander will kick it right back. And they were going to try to go on a quick move, but Delaney is again offsides. It's the second time Delaney's been called offsides in this first half. So that'll give Douglas the free kick here with 25:10 left in the first half. And again, if you're just joining us and you're wondering why there's no video, it is because the NFHS has the video rights to the tournament, and so we are not allowed to do video, but we will have audio for the entire tournament up until the very end. Far side, Douglas will have it, and it'll be headed off by Hanson. Balderston will meet in the middle of the center circle, and a nice play by Tatum Moore to get the ball upfield. And now it's going to be number 19, Macy Pyle. She's going to have Atnip in front of her, and Atnip will just gently throw it or kick it over the touchline. So now a throw in for the Lady Cats. Pyle will have it again. She's going to have Nielsen on her as well as Balderston. That one is going to be a throw in for the Lady Cats. And it'll be Brooke Wright who throws it in. Throws it really to a host of Lady Tigers. And the defense will throw it to, or kick it to center circle. And now it'll be Delaney on the far side. And now Getz is going to be in a foot race as the ball gets through. They're going to try to get it over the touchline to get it away from everybody. Balderston collides with one of her, the defender of Douglas. And they're going to give the ball to Douglas on the throw-in. Macy Engel as well as Lauren Olson is going to come back in for the Lady Tigers. Kylie Balderston is going to come out, and Ella Stanberry will come in for the Lady Tigers. Throw-in is going to go headed off by Hanson. Hanson is going to lose the ball momentarily, and now a collision at right in the attacking third between Mason Morton, and I believe that was Bailey Wright. Ball is thrown in and goes right back over the touchline. The wind was howling really, really well before we got this game started. It doesn't sound like it is as heavy or as hard as it was, but it is definitely still windy. Nice play by Getz to get the ball through, and now Ella Stanberry is going to be in a foot race. She's going to have Avery Hill, and the goalkeeper Yost again is going to come off of her line and kick the ball deep. Now it's going to get to Emma Getz. Getz was going to go to Delaney. Now it's going to go far side, and Bailey Budd is going to have it now. She's going to have Copeland in front of her. Ball still gets through, so now they're on the midfield, and a collision as both ladies go down. Ball is still in play. Nobody's going over the touchline, and then it will be a touch. It'll be a throw in for Douglas. Ball thrown in quickly and kicked up, and now Anna Nielsen will have it in center circle. Nielsen loses it, and now we got to play for Douglas. A collision between Atnip and number 19, Macy Pyle. And now it's going to go the other direction, and Pyle is going to lose it to the Lady Tigers. Nicely done by number 19, Ella Stanberry, to get right in front of that one and just barely have an opportunity to touch it. And so now it'll be Atnip who will throw it in. She goes to Getz. Getz is going to try to get it to Stanberry. Stanberry now has got Avery Hill again, and Hill will kick it right over the touchline. So now a throw-in right on the corner with right around 21 minutes left. Getz is in the box. She's got a shot, and it sails on her. She was right in about 6 feet away from 6 yards away from the net, and she couldn't settle it down, and she carried it over the net. Goal kick now. Yost will kick it deep. It'll go to number 19 for the Lady Cats in Pyle. And now upfield. Atnip won't let it get past her, so now she'll bring it back to midfield. And now the ball's going to trickle all the way to Aislinn Donahue. She'll scoop it and hold on to it. Quickly kicks it back in. It will go and be retrieved by one of the Lady Tigers. They're going to call a whistle. Believe the whistle is going to be on Mason Morton, and it is. So they're going to give a free kick to Douglas right outside center circle on the right side here. Far side now. Kick is on the way. It's low, and it's going to get through. It's going to get through everybody and end up with Aislinn Donahue. 3 Lady Tigers tried to take a kick and get it out, but it ended up going through them. And luckily for them, Donahue was able to hold on to that easily. Ball is with Getz and now Delaney. Delaney's now onside. She's got no one with her. She's going to try to center. Shot is going to go through. Goal number 1! Delaney Sullivan puts it home, and with 19:29 left in the first half, the Lady Tigers have struck first. That was not a powerful kick at all, but it went right under the hands of Yost, and the Lady Tigers put one home, 1-0 in favor of Lander. Ball back into play quickly. Douglas will have it. Kick is going to go into the attacking third of Douglas. And nicely done by Mason Morton. She's going to get it upfield. Now in midfield, it's going to be Mia Copeland. Stolen away momentarily by Bailey Budd, and she's going to kick it up and over the touchline, but it's going to be last touch by a Lady Tiger, so a throw in for Douglas. Ball tipped up high and gets to center circle. Getz will head it. She's going to try to head it to herself, and now a foot race on the other end. Kick is going to be high up, and now Ella Stanberry will head it off, but she's going to head it right towards the touchline, and so it'll be a throw in for the Lady Cat. Throw in will get kicked up by Whitney Hansen and then headed off by Avery Hill, I'm sorry. Nielsen now has it in midfield, and ball is going to be stolen away. Douglas is going to try to counter here. Far side or near side now, it's Starkey. Starkey still has it. She's got Atnip in front of her. She's going to center. Ball is deflected off the leg of one of the Lady Tigers, or Lady Cats, and now it's with number 19, that is Pyle. Ball is going to get to the center, and Aislinn Donahue has to slide in to grab a hold of it, as she had about 2 or 3 Lady Cats on it, right barreling in. And now the Lady Tigers are going to look to counter. Ball is going to go and get kicked, and it's going to get deflected, and Yost grabs a hold of it. That was a weird-looking play because Yost was waiting for that ball to go over into the box so she could grab a hold of it. It didn't, and so she kicked it. It got deflected off of Emma Getz. Getz was going to go for the rebound, and Yost had to turn around and dive on the ball to make sure that did not get past her. So with 17:20 left in the first half, we're still at 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. Ball is going to get past the defense, and Emily Smith on the far side is now going to have it. Smith kicks it up. It'll go over the touchline. It'll be a throw in. Reisig will throw it in. Ball centered and stolen away. Lady Cats now have it. They tried to center it, and they do center it. Ball is now going to be with Bailey Wright. Wright's going to go around one person, now 2 people. Wright's going to be in the box. Shot is going to be saved by the goalkeeper, Donahue, and it's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Cats, but what an opportunity there. Chip shot. It will go into the hands of Aislinn Donahue, and Donahue will now get to settle it down. What a save by Donahue, just off the tip of her fingers. Off of the shot by Bailey Wright. And now Lander looks to counter. Ball is going to be with Delaney. Delaney will take a shot, and it's going to go wide and behind. And so with 16 minutes left, it'll be a goal kick for the goalkeeper, Peyton Yost. Stay tuned. After the end of this game, we're going to transition to the number 1 team in the 3A East, the Lady Wolverines, as they will take on, I'm going to assume, Worland, because the Worland guy just arrived, and it's not. So we'll see who they're playing. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but the Lady Wolverines will be here as well. We'll call that game as well here. But we've still got a long way to go in this one. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Lady Tigers. Balderston is going to come in for Emma Getz at the 15-10 mark. Goal kick from Yost is going to come in. Headed off by Hanson. And it'll go off the back of Delaney, but they're going to give a free kick to the Lady Tigers here. And so in the attacking third, if you're thinking football, it's going to be right at the 30-yard line for Whitney Hanson. Hanson will deliver. Low kick will go right to one of the Lady Cats, and then a tie-up between Anna Nielsen and it looked like Bailey Wright there. Or no, that's not Bailey Wright. That's going to be, let's see who you are. That's number 3, Brooke Wright. So free kick for Douglas will end up all the way in the attacking third. And Mason Morton will grab a hold of it. Now it's going to go to Mia Copeland. Copeland's going to try to go to Balderston on the far side and unable to do so. And so it'll be a throw in for Douglas. And quickly they go and throw it in. They're looking to push the tempo here. Far side now. Douglas has it. They're going to look to cross. It's going to be stolen away. And we will have a corner kick for Douglas. So the official on the far side called the corner kick, and so Douglas will have it on the far side with 13.5 minutes left. Kick comes in, curves, goes over everybody's head, and kicked out by the defense of Lander. Looked like Mason Morton and probably Mia Copeland as well, double teamed on that. Throw in will get stolen away by Balderston, and now Copeland is going to get it to Delaney at midfield. Delaney's got a lot of green to work with. Now she's going to go to Nielsen. Nope, she's going to go right back to herself. Delaney's going to go all the way. Now she's going to go to Nielsen. Nielsen's on sides. Nielsen's shot is just to the right of Yost. A beautiful play between Nielsen and Sullivan, and everything looked good except for just probably a foot or two to the right of Yost. So Yost will have the goal kick here. She will kick it to the near side, and it'll be headed off and stolen away by Ella Stanberry. Stanberry will center it to Delaney. Delaney's going to be one-on-one with Moore. She's going to bring it back to her defense and Mia Copeland. Copeland back to Hanson. And now to Balderston. Now back to Delaney. Delaney is going to get stolen away by Lindsay Ramsey, I believe that was, on the far side. And now the Lady Cats are going to look to counter. They're going to get on the far side. It's right around the touch line. They're going to now bring it back in. They're going to look to cross, and ball's going to get deflected and now brought back to center circle. And the Douglas Lady Cats are still going to have it with under 12 minutes left in this first half. Ball is going to be with Avery Hill now. She's going to try to bring it back into the attacking third. It's going to go off the foot of Allie Atnip, and so it will be a corner kick for Douglas here. 11.5 minutes, 1-0 is the score in favor of Lander. in the first round of the 3A state tournament. And on the near side here, it'll be Kale Starkey who will be the one to take the corner kick. Starkey will set. Kick is low. It's going to go through, and it's going to get deflected off of a Lady Cat, and then Starkey will grab a hold of it, and she'll kick it right out. Okay, I was like, my friend from Worland was scared me to death because I thought I'd written the wrong schedule down. But yeah, so after this game, it will be Riverton playing Worland, and that should be a fun matchup. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be a blast. And ball is going to be onside. Delaney's going to be in a foot race. And Yost is going to come up and kick it over the touchline. And it will be another throw-in for Lander here. 10:25 and counting left first half. 1-0 is the score in this one. Throw-in is going to go off the knee of one of the Lady Cats, and Hanson will grab a hold of it. Now she's going to get it centered. Ball is going to get centered and held onto by Douglas. I thought they were going to let that one kind of just go, but they will kick it over the touchline, and they will kick it out. And so it'll be a throw-in. Emma Getz is going to come back in at the 10-minute mark as Ella Stanberry will come out. Nicely done playing for Ella Stanberry. She has definitely played some very valuable minutes in the last few games with the injuries the Lady Tigers have had. Ball over the touchline again, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander again. There's probably about 20 of those we've had in the first half. Copeland throws it in, and it's going to be headed off by one of the Douglas players, and now it's going to get to the center. And they are to say offsides, Delaney was. And so it'll be a free kick, and basically it's going to be like a goal kick as it's like right on the edge of the box there on the far side. And so with 9 minutes left, Douglas will take the free kick, trailing by 1. It'll be Yost who will take it, so Yost will deliver, and she'll go far side, and it will sail over the touchline, and so we will have another throw-in for the Lady Tigers. Quickly it comes in. Stolen away, and it's going to be number 19, Macy Pyle, who will have it. She had it momentarily. Now it's stolen away by the Lady Tigers again. Nicely done by Avery Hill as Getz had an opportunity at it, and it will be over the touchline. And so another throw-in for the Lady Tigers here at 8:20 left in the first half, and they lead 1-0. Throw-in will go over the back of the goal line, and so it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cats here with 8 minutes left in this first half. Coach Dean Schaff is here. I see him sitting in front of me. They've got a game coming up at 11 as they will take on the number 1 team in the East, Torrington. And that should be a fun matchup as well. That matchup will be over at Johnson High School. We won't be able to bring you that one because we're going to be here for Riverton and for Worland. But stay tuned to the YOToday.com as well as in the weekend edition of the Ranger for the scores and for everything that happened in that matchup. Same thing for the Riverton boys who are playing right now against Cody. Ball thrown in and stolen away. Kicked up high by Macy Engel. It'll go right to Demi Stauffenberg. She'll head it back to the center. And Balderston is going to have an opportunity on it because the Douglas players kind of just fell asleep. They let it go through. Ball is going to end up in the hands of Yost. That could have ended a lot worse if you are a Douglas fan. They just looked at that one and let it go. Ball is kicked back into the attacking third of Lander, and it'll go over the touchline, so Douglas will throw it in with 6:40 left. Ball is thrown in. Balderston on that far side. She's battling Starkey. Starkey will get it upfield, and it will get deflected back. Nicely done. And now to the center of the field. Getz is going to head it, and she was trying to get it to Delaney, but Delaney was trying so hard not to get offsides. She took one extra step than she needed, and it will be an offsides, or offside, as Scott Copeland told me. Ball is going to be kicked in quickly, and it's going to be with Bailey Wright. Wright loses the ball. Hanson is going to go to the near side now to Atnip. Atnip to Nielsen. Too hard of a pass. And so Douglas now will have it at the 5:50 mark. Near side, Olsen. Olsen is going to try to get past Atnip, and nicely done by Allie. She tips it over the touchline. Throw in will be to Douglas, and now it'll be back to number 13, Olsen. Olsen tries the center. Cannot do it, as the defense for Lander has done what they've done all season long, and that is make sure nothing gets really into danger zone, if you will. Ball is now stolen away. Getz is going to have it. Getz has to come back. Now she's going to go, and for the fourth time, it'll be offsides, and it will be Delaney who will again be offsides. 5 minutes left, first half. 1-0 is the score. Douglas will have a free kick. Kick will go past Copeland, and it'll go past Reisig as well, and it'll be over the touchline. And so Douglas will throw it in. Far side, Reisig will tip it over the touchline again, so another throw in for Douglas with 4.5 left. Throw in high, and that's a collision. They'll give the foul to Douglas, and possession will go to the Lady Tigers. So they'll get a free kick now with about 4:15 left in this first half, and they lead by 1. Kick sails high, and it will go to it'll actually go past Yost, and that was almost probably the longest goal I'd ever seen if it had gone in. That was from the 10-yard line on the right, if you're thinking football, and that one had some distance to it. But nonetheless, it'll be a goal kick with 3.5 left now. Yost will kick it, and it will go off the knee of Balderston, and it will sail over the touchline, and it'll be deflected off of one of the Lady Cats, and so Lady Tigers will throw it in. Kale Starkey and Hanson right there. They battle for it. Ball's going to be brought to midfield now and to the center circle. Now they're going to go near side and to Lauren Olsen. Olsen is going to have Nielsen on her. Nielsen is going to collide, and it'll go over the touchline. Throw in for the Lady Cats. Olsen will look to throw it in. She's going to go high, and it's going to get headed up by Demi Stauffenberg, and it will be still, though, with Douglas. Olsen now has it near side. She looks to center. She does. And now it's going to be with number 10, Allie Olsen. She loses the ball, and now Balderston is going to have it at midfield. 2.5 minutes left, first half. And Getz is going to be onside. Let's see if she can catch up to this one. She can. She's going to look to cross. It's going to get into the hands of Yost, and she'll grab a hold of it. Ball back into play. Will settle down and get deflected, and that was deflected by Bailey Wright. Goes to the foot of Demi Stauffenberg. They're going to call a foul on Douglas, and so it will be free kick for the Lady Tigers here with 1:50 left, and it will be Mason Morton who will take it. 1:40, and Morton will kick. And it will sail to the left of Yost, and so Yost will have a goal kick here with 90 seconds left in this first half. She'll sit the ball down and survey the situation with 1:20 left, and now the kick will be low, and it will end up stolen away. Nielsen is going to have it now, center circle. She's going to go to to Copeland. Copeland was going to go to Delaney, but again, Delaney is offsides. 1 minute left in this first half. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Lady Tigers. Kick is on the way by Douglas off of the offside. Copeland will collide and lose the ball. Copeland again is going to try to battle for it. She's going to lose it to Bailey Wright. And now it's going to be Hanson who's going to have it. And finally, somebody from the Lady Tigers gets the ball out of the attacking third. Delaney now is going to have to try to make a move. She can't. Now she can. Delaney's on sides. Ball is going to be with Delaney. She's going to cross. Shot is just wide for Emma Getz with 13 seconds left. That was perfectly placed by Delaney, and Getz just couldn't get enough on it to get it inside the net. And so that'll be the end of the first half. At the end of one, the Lady Tigers lead 1-0. We'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, we will give you halftime score, and then we'll also talk about the other possibilities that could happen should the Lady Tigers hold this lead, and so on and so forth. We'll be right back.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
All right, welcome back, everyone. And we actually are about ready to get started. And so quickly, I'll give you the hang on to win. They will play tomorrow at 2 p.m. over at Johnson Junior High. And if the Douglas Lady Cats are able to come back and win this game, then the Lady Tigers would play at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and that would also be at the junior high across the street. So that is where we stand, and ball is off and running, and here we go, second half, and it will be with Anna Nielsen as the Lady Tigers begin. Over to Hansen, and now back to Nielsen. Nielsen unable to hold on to it. And so it'll be over the touchline and a throw-in for Douglas as we are just underway here in the second half. Throw-in will get tipped and will be stolen away. Shot is going to get not through. It's going to get headed off by Demi Stauffenberg, shot by number 10, Allie Olson. And a nice save by Carl Cote on the far side. Always got to give him a shout out. He almost got plunked in the head by a ball there. Ball will be a throw-in for Lander. And stolen away. This time it's going to be with number 25, Avery Hill. Hill tries to get it through. Ball's going to get tipped. It was deflected partially by the Lady Tigers. Still in the attacking third. Douglas has got something working here. Ball is going to get through. Demi's going to try to kick it out. It doesn't go far. And this time another shot is going to go right into the hands of Nielsen. It's goal! Donahue was unable to hold on to it. She had a hold on it, and she could not fully grasp it. We're tied at 1. And so Douglas has battled back with 38:41 left in the second half to a 1-1 score. Believe that was Allie Olson who got the goal. And so now we are back to square one. Ball is going to be a throw given to Douglas on a throw-in. Macy Engel. Ball is now on the far side, tipped up high. And ball dies, and now Douglas again is going to have an opportunity. Douglas, far side. Shot is held on to off of Macy Engel, and that will be where Donahue grabs a hold of it. Donahue kicks it back in. Deflected off the side of the leg of Lauren Olson. Now to Nielsen. To Delaney. Sullivan tries to get it to Getz. She can't get it through, and it'll be kicked back up by Emily Smith of Douglas. Ball takes a weird bounce on the far side, and it will be a throw-in for Douglas. Throw in will go to Starkey. And so now it's going to go to the Allie Olson. Olson will take a shot and it'll sail. So it'll be a goal kick for Aislinn Donahue. So a goal by the midfielder, Allie Olson, has made it a 1-1 game. 37 minutes left here in this ball game, or at least regulation. Ball is going to be battled for, and Copeland has it momentarily, and it's going to get away. It's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. Copeland will take it. She'll throw it in, and it'll go to Getz. Getz is going to have to go through a couple people. Cannot do it, and they're going to call a foul. So a free kick for Emma Getz right outside the edge of the box there, about 5 or 10 yards away from the box. Getz will set. She'll kick, deliver. It'll go over the head. Goal! And so Emma Getz makes it 2-1. Nicely done, Emma. That went right over the hands of Yost, and just like that, the Lady Tigers regain the lead. They tell me that I get a little rowdy over here, so I thought I'd just really yell that one out, let you really understand the goal. Ball back into play. Now Douglas is going to try to look to counter. It's going to go in between Reisig and Engel. And stolen away now. Ball far is on the near side. Douglas is going to battle for it. Now Getz is going to steal it away. Getz is going to have number 16, Budd, on her. She's going to look to cross to Delaney, and it's going to go right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Yost. 35-45 left in this game. Douglas now looks to make a move. Kicked up by Demi Stauffenberg, back to center circle. And Douglas now is in the attacking third. They look to make a move here. They look to center. Wasn't able to do it, as Starkey will now end up getting it to Pyle. Pyle tries to get it to the attack, more into the deeper attacking third, unable to do so. Now it's on the far side. Nielsen now will get the ball. She was in front of it. Stolen away. And again, it's in the middle of the field, right in the top of the box. Stolen away again. It is number 19, Pyle. Pyle still has it. She's got two Lady Tigers on her. And finally, it's going to be stolen away. Nielsen is going to see the ball sail. And nice hands there by Carl Cote on the far side. But it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. If you're wondering, Carl Cote is the photographer for the Ranger. Very glad to have him here. And Scott Copeland's here as well, taking photos. So we will have a lot of pictures from this week in the state tournament. Ball is going to be kicked, and it'll be stolen away by number 10, Allie Olson, who has the one goal for the Lady Cats. Olson still has it, and Copeland finally steals it away. Now it's going to go to Getz. Now Delaney is going to have an opportunity. She's in a foot race, and she's going to lose said foot race. Douglas is going to win it, and nicely done by Tatum Moore to steal it away. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. It quickly comes from Copeland to Getz. Getz now is going to center it, and she was looking for Hansen. She got it to Hansen, but then the pass was deflected. So now back to center circle. Nielsen will look at it, go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Douglas here. There is a substitution as Brooke Wright is going to come in, and she will replace Kale Starkey. 33-18 left in the ball game. 2-1 is the score in favor of the Lady Tigers. Ball is going to go over the touchline. Douglas will throw it in. It's going to go over the head of Demi Stauffenberg, and it'll be tipped off of her head. So it should be a... Actually, no, they're going to say not touched by Demi, and so it'll be a... They signaled for a goal kick, but it went off of Demi's head, but we'll take it. There we go. Now it is going to be a corner kick. There we go. And so it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Cats here with 32 minutes left. Kick will come in and curve out, and it will not get through 1. It won't get through 3. Ball gets kicked back out to the top of the arc. Douglas still has possession, and now it is going to be with Emily Smith. Smith goes to right, and now it's going to get deflected and kicked back to midfield, and here comes the Lady Tigers on the near side now. Copeland is going to be in a battle with Brooke Wright. She loses the ball, and now it's going to be stolen away. Back to the Lady Tigers. Copeland will now center to Balderston. Balderston was trying to go for that one little touch pass. Now it's going to get through. Hansen's going to have it, and it's going to go all the way to the top of the arc, but it'll be kicked out by Emily Smith. Ball will go over the touchline. It'll be last touched by Douglas, so throw in for the Lady Tigers. Ball is going to be over the touchline again. Last touch by the Ladies. It's going to go to Emma Getz. Getz will center. Shot is going to sail as Hansen had an opportunity there. But it will be a goal kick for Yost here with right around 30 and a half minutes left, 30:55 to be exact. Another nice opportunity there for the Lady Tigers. Kick comes in from Yost. Goes to the far side to Avery Hill. Back to the center midfield. Douglas will have it. Emily Smith now. She's going to go far side back to Avery Hill. Goes over the touchline. Last touch by Hill. And so it'll be a throw-in for Lander with 30 minutes left. Ball stolen away. Douglas will kick it over the touchline again. Another throw-in for the Lady Tigers here. The wind is blowing from behind the press box and blowing to the far side of the field. So anything going that direction is going probably in the next parking lot over. Ball is going to get kicked right into the hands of Yost off of a shot by Delaney Sullivan. And so another kick for Yost here. It will sail. And again, the kick was high, and so the wind got a hold of it, so it'll go over to the touchline on the far side. Throw-in is going to get deflected again. Another throw-in for the Lady Tigers here. So about 3 or 4 in the last minute or so. And as promised, that one went over to the parking lot right over to the other end. Throw-in will go to Delaney now on the far side. And it will be another throw-in for Lander as it was deflected off of one of the legs of the Lady Cats. So now the throw-in, a lot of the play now on that far side due to the wind blowing just crazy to that far side. Whiffed on the kick, first one, and now deflected. Copeland will get the ball back into the attacking third. Copeland again is going to have it in the attacking third. Nice deflection. Copeland now battles on the near side, and she will watch that ball go over the touchline. Emily Smith had no choice but to kick it over there. So now throw in. Copeland will try to get it. It's going to go off of the leg of one of the Lady Cats, but they will say it'll be a goal kick for Yost here with 28 minutes left in this ball game. 2-1 is our score. I don't know if you can hear, the wind has very much picked up here in Cheyenne. Substitutions for the Lady Cats. Kale Starkey is going to come back in, as is Olivia Pinfield. Ball will be kicked to the far side again and deflected twice by Nielsen and by Balderston, and it'll be stolen away. They're going to give possession to the Lady Cats of Douglas as Nielsen tripped up one of the Lady Cats, and so it'll be a free kick here at the 27-15 mark. Lily Moore is set to come in for the Lady Tigers at the next opportunity. That free kick goes low, and it will be deflected. And it's going to get past the defense, and nicely done by Reisig to kick it over the touchline. So it'll be a corner kick now on the near side for the Douglas Lady Cats with 26:40 left in the game. 2-1 is the score in this one in favor of the Lady Tigers. And so the kick will come in, it'll curve, it'll get in the middle, and it'll go right to Aislinn Donahue. Nice placement for Donahue off of the shot by the Lady Tigers. And it will stay 2-1. Donahue has done an outstanding job being in the right place, right time. That shot by Olivia Pinfield, she had an absolute wide open opportunity. Ball over the touchline. It'll be last touch by Lander, so a throw in comes to Douglas. They're in the attacking third now. Looking to tie this game up again. They did for all of about a minute before Lander took it back. Ball is going to be centered to Getz. Delaney's going to be in a foot race. Delaney's going to have an opportunity. It's going to get tipped. Copeland's shot is going to die right in front. And nicely done by the Douglas. And there's a collision, and both Copeland and who she collided with is down. Copeland is slow to get up. She's on all fours. And that was number 13, Lauren Olson. She is back up. Copeland is back up. Copeland is going to get a yellow card. And Montero is on the field talking to the official. And I don't think that's gonna fall on deaf ears. He's still talking to the official. There was a collision in the box, and they're going to give a yellow card to... So the yellow card is going to go to Copeland. And so my question now becomes, is there going to be a kick in... Was that a foul in the box? Because if it is, that's a penalty kick. The official is discussing with the side official, and it's just going to be a free kick. So that was not in the box, and so with 25-13 left, Douglas will have a free kick here. And so number 22, Macy Ingles, going to come in. She's going to replace number 19, Macy Pyle. And so Getz is going to be there on the sideline. They're not going to let her come in as of yet. Free kick is going to go off the side of the arm of Delaney. And Copeland will now have it. Copeland loses the ball, stolen away by Pinfield. Douglas will now try to make a move. That kick is going to go well wide of the target, and so now over the touchline here, it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Tigers. Substitution, Getz is going to come in for Mia Copeland. Emily Smith is going to come in, as is Macy Pyle. So now I'm curious, did they give that yellow card to Pyle? It looked like they gave it to Mia, but I'm not sure because Mia didn't come out. Ball back in play is going to be kicked over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers here with 24-17 left. That throw-in was deflected. And now Getz is going to be one-on-one with Engel. Now Morton's going to have it. She's going to try to get it up to Lily Moore. It's going to get deflected off of the side of the foot of number 12. I believe that's number 12. No, it's number 22, Macy Engel. And so Getz will now throw it in for the Lady Tigers. She's going to go to Lily Moore. Moore is going to be on the side. She's going to get it back to the center to Reisig. And now it's going to go to Moore again and get stolen away. Getz steals it right back, however, at midfield. She looks to center. That ball's going to have some spin on it, but it's going to be too hard, and it'll end up in the hands of Yost with 23-15 left in the ball game. Ball is going to end up all the way to the other end of the field. Atnip is going to have to make a play on it as Douglas is now in the attacking third. And smartly done, not smartly done. I see what they were trying to do. It looked like they were trying to kick it over the touchline to have a throw-in, but the wind got a hold of it, and it ended up going as a corner kick for Douglas now. It's on the far side, however, so she's kicking into the wind. And the wind curves it and grabs a hold of it. Nielsen will now steal it away, and it'll be kicked out defensively by the Lady Tigers. So now Delaney's going to have it midfield. She's going to try to go to Lily Moore in the middle of the field. It's going to end up getting stolen away by number 16, Bailey Budd. Getz is down. She slid down, it looked like. And now Douglas is going to have an opportunity here. They're in the attacking third. First kick is on the way, and it's going to be held on to by Aislinn Donahue. She had to struggle with that one too, but this time she got her hands on it and held it. And luckily she did, because on the weak side, Macy Engel had all kinds of room. Kick in is going to be with Douglas. They quickly get it back into their attacking third as Demi Stauffenberg could not grab a hold of it. Now Nielsen is going to be on the far side with one of the Lady Cats. She tries the center. Nicely done by Allie Atnip to kick it back over the touchline. And so it'll be a throw-in for Douglas here with 21.5 left. Throw-in will now come to, they were looking to go to, I believe, number 1, Tatum Moore, but it's going to get deflected. And now it's going to come back to center field. And nicely done, as the Lady Cats, again, will keep it in their attacking third. Lander has now struggled for the last few minutes of keeping the Lady Cats out of the defensive third for the Tigers. Shot is going to be saved again by Aislinn Donahue at the 21-minute mark. We are almost halfway through this second half. Kick is high, and it gets caught up by the wind again, so it doesn't go very far. Douglas will retain possession, and now Whitney Hansen, will steal it. She's going to go to Kylie Balderston. Balderston is unable to grab a hold of it before it goes over the touchline, so Douglas will throw it in here. Nielsen to Getz. Getz has got 3 defenders around her, so she's going to go to Reisig on the the near side. Ball is going to be stolen away. That was an interesting play. Macy Engel overran it, and so now Delaney is going to be in a foot race on the far side, and it will be kicked out by Yost, and so that will be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. And Mia Copeland is going to come back in. She's going to replace Lily Moore. So the goal kick throw-in will be for Landers. They're going to go to Nielsen on the far side. Nielsen is pushed off by Lauren Olson, and it will be the last touch by Nielsen, and so it'll be a throw-in with 19:40 left. Ella Stanberry is going to come in for the Lady Tigers, and Brooke Wright will come in for the Lady Cats. Balderston will be the one that Stanberry replaces. And it'll be a throw-in. Ball is going to be deflected off the side of the foot of Lady Cats, and so quickly, with 19 minutes left, it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. And the wind again will steal that one away on the throw-in, and it goes over the touchline. So Douglas will now see a throw-in. And we'll see another throw-in as it goes deflected off of the Lady Cats. And so we're going back and forth on these throw-ins, and we haven't moved about 10, 15 yards yet. Finally, ball goes back to the center field, and it's going to be stolen away by the Lady Tigers. Hanson will have it. Hanson comes near side. She's going to go to Getz. Getz cannot get it as it's picked off. And Copeland will see the ball go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Douglas. Quickly, it's going to be touched. It'll be last touch by Douglas. It'll be last touch by me, Copeland again. And so Douglas will see another throw-in now at the 18-minute mark. Nicely done by Reisig to get in front of that. It's going to be kicked back to midfield. Still Douglas has possession. Headed up by Morton. Morton is now in the middle of the box. Ball's still in the middle of the box. Shot is on. Goal! And so we are back tied at 17:51. No one could really grab a hold of it. And so Macy Engel, with her first goal of the afternoon, has tied the game at 2 with 17:51. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to State Soccer Tournament. Ball is back into play now. And let's see what happens here. Ball is going to be on the far side. And it will be stolen away by Anna Nielsen. Nielsen will see it go over the touchline. She couldn't grab a hold of it, so Douglas will throw it in here with 17 and a half minutes left. Now 2-2 is the score. Actually, they're going to give a free kick to Douglas, and that's probably a little bit better because it's going to be further than what the throw-in would have been. High kick is going to be in the box. Ball does not get through and gets kicked back out. Now Anna Nielsen has it on the far side. Nielsen will try to get it up to Reisig, but she can't do it. It's going to be stolen away. Ball is now with number 3, Brooke Wright. She's got Hanson on her, and it's going to get stolen away. Nielsen again is going to have it. She's trying to get it to Tinley Reisig, but she just cannot get it to her. Ball now is going to be stolen away, and now Delaney's going to have it. Delaney's going to go to Getz. Now a nice touch pass to Delaney. Delaney's going to have to settle it down. She's going to have to go around one person. She does. And now she's going to go right. She's going to go and try to get it through. Can't do it. Deflected off the side of the foot. And now Delaney still has it. Ball is still in the battle for. Delaney's going to get it back. She tries to get it to Copeland. Can't do it. Now it's going to go to Reisig. Now to Copeland, and it's going to get stolen away by Macy Pyle. And now Hanson will steal it right back for the Lady Tigers. She'll go far side to Nielsen. Nielsen to Copeland. Copeland will see that ball pop in front of her. Now she settles it down. Still is going to have it. She's going to go all the way back to her defense in Reisig with 15:50 left in this game and tied at 2. Reisig can't get it up. It's going to get stolen away. It's going to be Macy Pyle. Pyle is going to try to get it upfield. Can't. Defensively, nice play. Ends up all the way back to number 22, Macy Engel. Ball is to the center of the field. Nielsen tries to get a hold of it. She can't. Now it's going to get stolen away by Kale Starkey. Starkey will lose it. Shot is going to get tipped and slow over the touchline. And so it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Tigers here with 15:10 left in the game, tied at 2. the number 2 and the number 3 teams. Number 2 from the west, number 3 from the east are having an absolute outstanding game in the first game of this 3A state tournament. 14:53 left. Ball is going to get kicked back into play by Yost. Headed off by one of the Lady Cats. She tries to get it up back into midfield. Now it does get back to midfield, but it's going to be Emma Getz who's going to have an opportunity at it. Getz does get it. She's battling for it, and now Delaney is going to see this one go past her, and it's going to get held on to by the goalkeeper, Yost. Yost kicks it back in. It'll go past Nielsen. It'll also go past one of the Lady Cats, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander, as they will say it was the last person to touch it, was Yost. Throw in, high, goes to Ella Stanberry. Stanberry loses it, and now ball's going to get sent back to the attacking third. Nicely done by the defense. Copeland is battling in the center circle. She's going to try to battle again. She battles again. It's going to go, they're going to call a foul, and it's going to be on Emily Smith. And so now it'll be a free kick for the Lady Tigers with almost 13 and a half minutes left. Mason Morton will be the one who will take the free kick. She's right at the edge of the center circle on the right side. Kick is on the way. It's going to go to Getz. It's going to get through. Shot is going to get held on to by Yost. Nicely done. And so that'll be another kick for Yost as we are at the 13-minute mark now, tied at 2. Kick is high, on the way. Gets headed off by the defense of the Lady Tigers. Now in the attacking third, Delaney Sullivan's going to have it. She's going to go to Copeland. Copeland was trying to go back to Delaney, cannot get it through. Now it goes all the way back to the defense of Lander again, as Mason Morton will grab a hold of it. Now Lander is lost possession. Now on the near side, Macy Pyle has it for Douglas. She's got Reisig on her. Let's see what happens here. Reisig right with her, right stride for stride. There are 3 Lady Tigers right in front of her. Still has it. Now they center it, and it's going to get stolen away. Ball will come all the way back to Emma Getz on this near side. She goes back to center. She's got a lot of green in front of her. She wants to use it. Now it's going to go and get kicked past the defense, and Yost comes off of her line and will send it sailing, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers here with 12 minutes left. Stanberry will be the one to throw it in. She's going to go and lose it, but it's going to end up with Delaney. Delaney gets double teamed. She loses the ball, and now the Lady Tigers will gain possession. They'll have a free kick as it was Hanson and one of the Lady Cats kind of tied up. They were looking at the referee like somebody call something, and it'll be a free kick for Lander here at the 11 and a half minute mark. And this is going to be a little bit more of a doable kick here just from the power, as they are right at the 25-yard line for if you're thinking of a football field. Kick is on the way, gets deflected, and it will go over the touchline. Last touch by Douglas, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander at the 11-minute mark. 2-2 is our score in the first round of this 3A state tournament. Winner will play at 2 tomorrow. Loser plays at 9. Ball is with Delaney. Sullivan battling, still battling, and they're going to give possession to the Lady. They're going to give a yellow card to, they give a yellow card to, I believe that's number 19. No, it's number 10. That's Allie Olson. And so there was a yellow card for Olson. And so that'll be a free kick for the Lady Tigers here as the clock is stopped at 10:35. And so it will be, I believe that's Whitney Nope, that's Annabelle. That's That's Mason Morton who will take the free kick for the Lady Tigers. Kick on the way, deflected, gets back out, and now the Douglas Lady Cats are going to look to counter. Here they come on the near side. It's going to be Macy Engel who has it. She's going to bring it upfield, and it's going to get almost stolen away. Now the ball is going to be with number 15. That is Olivia Penfield. Battle still, though, for the Lady Cats and the Lady Tigers, and now it's going to be sailed back into, no, it's going to go right to the feet of Macy Engel. Engel has a lot of room to work with. She's going to go center of the field to Brooke Wright. 10.5 minutes left. 2-2 is the score. Back to Engel. They were looking to touch pass back to Wright. Stolen away by Demi Stauffenberg. And now it's going to be chipped, and now Getz is going to be in a foot race. It's going to be in a foot race with the goalkeeper. That kick is going to get sailed. It's going to be another foot race. Goal! They are going to call the goal for Delaney, I am pretty sure. They stopped the clock, and so Delaney Sullivan put another one home. That's her second. Getz is up. And so that is that's a goal by Delaney. They're going to give a yellow card to one of the coaches. And so that is 3-2 in favor of the Lady Tigers. That was an absolute collision between Getz and one of the Lady Cats, and so as far as I know, it's 3-2. And it is. Okay, so I was going to say, I don't know if the yellow card was given before or after the goal, but they're going to say 3-2 in favor of the Tigers. And so with 10.5 minutes left, the Lady Tigers lead. Getz is, like I said, she was up under her own power, so she's up on the sideline. So she'll be, I mean, as tough as she is, she'll be back in at any time. And so here we go. Let's see what Douglas can do now. Douglas far side. It's going to go to Mason Engel. And nicely done by Tinley Reisig to deflect it off. So it'll be a throw-in at the 10-15 mark. Ball is with Macy Pyle. It's going to go over the touchline again. And so at 10 minutes, it'll be another throw-in for Douglas. Ball is in play, and it will be still with, nicely done, and now Mia Copeland is down. She got poked right in the eye. She got hit right in the face. And so Copeland is now down. And she's going to get help up. They're going to have they're going to have to bring her out as the clock is stopped at 9:43 now. And it'll be Lily Moore who will come out. And so Copeland looks to be fine. She's talking to Coach Montero. And they're going to give possession to Lander here on a free kick with 9:43 left. Lily Moore will come in for Copeland. And kick is on the way. It's going to go into Delaney Sullivan on the attacking third on the right side. She's going to make one person miss, two people miss. Now it's going to go center. Shot on the way, saved. It bounces, and nicely done by Yost to come out and grab a hold of it. That shot by Whitney Hansen had some oomph behind it. 9:20 left in the ball game. 3-2 is the score. Ball goes over the head of Anna Nielsen. Be a throw-in. They're going to say a throw-in for Lander. And Emma Getz is going to come in. And she will replace Ella Stanberry. They're looking at Copeland on the near side. She's got a smile on her face, so she's fine. And so 8:40 left. It will be a throw-in. Ball is in the center field. And it's going to go past the defense of Lander. And there's going to be a couple of people coming in from Douglas. They will get it over. So now a throw in for Douglas with 8:10 left. Ball is now right on the edge of the attacking third for Douglas. They look to center. It's going to get through, and it's going to go right to Aislinn Donahue. That was nicely done because Macy Engel had an opportunity at a tip there. And so nicely done. Kick up high. Bounces to Sullivan. Ball stolen away now. Douglas will have it. Zoe Mulholland is in for the Lady Tigers. She went stride for stride with Allie Olson. Ball is going to be thrown in and will go off of the side of the leg of Lily Moore. And so throw in for Douglas now with 7:10 left. Ball is centered. Douglas now has it. Nice touch pass. And it will be deflected, and Moore will kick it out, and it'll go to Getz. Getz is going to have to battle, though. Getz battles hard with number 13, Lauren Olson. And the ball's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Lander here with under 7 minutes left. And Mia Copeland is going to come back in. She'll replace Lily Moore. And so on the far side, it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers here. 6:25 and counting to a first-round win. It's 3-2. And a shot is going to get deflected as Yost has to come off her line. She comes out of the box. She's way off of her line. Ball's going to get back into the box. Delaney and Yost are going to look at it, and it'll be a goal kick. Yost, a couple of times this game, has come very, very far off of her line, and so much so that she's gotten out of the box where she's had to kick the ball because she couldn't grab it. But she will have the goal kick here with 5:45 left in this ball game. Kick on the way will be deflected off of, it should be last touch by her, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander here as we reach the 5-minute mark. Low and slow pass goes to Anna Nielsen, and now it's going to go to Getz. Getz looks to center, and it will go right to the goalkeeper, Yost again. 5 minutes left, 3-2 is the score. Kick is going to go to the near side now, and it'll go to Macy Pyle. Pyle will lose it over the touchline, and they're going to say last touch by Tinley Rising. Now on the near side, ball's going to get centered, and they got to get it out. Does Lander? They get it partially out. Can't really get it fully out. And now finally, Rising gets it over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Cats here with 4:30 left. Ball back in, collision, and there is going to be a whistle. They're going to call for a time as number 14, Kale Starkey, is down. She's up quickly, however. And so with 4:07 left, 3-2 is the score. And they're actually going to make it 4:18 left in the game as the clock continued to run after the referee had called for a stoppage. And so now 3-2 is our score. It'll be a ball in favor of the Lady Cats. Ball comes all the way back to the other end of the field on the right side. Tatum Moore now has to chase it down on the far side. She'll kick it over the touchline, and with 4 minutes left, we will have a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. Ball thrown in, goes to midfield, stolen away, kicked up by the defensive Douglas. Now Copeland is going to head it off. She's going to have Getz with her. Ball's in center field, right at center circle, now near side to Pyle. Pyle tries to get it to number 10, Olsen. Couldn't do it. Now she finally does as she battles her way to the ball. Ball is shot on and held on to by Aislinn Donahue. That shot came by Macy Engel from a good 30, 40 yards out of the box. The Lady Wolverines are in the house, and so is the Worland Lady Warriors for the second game of this state tournament, and the winner of this game will play the winner of the next game tomorrow at 2 p.m. And I would love to see Lander and Riverton in the next round. I would love to see that matchup. But we got a long way to go before we get there. 2:45 left in the ball game. Lander leads 3-2. Ball is going to go over the touchline. Lander will throw it in again. Ball's going to get handed over to Hanson. She'll throw it in. She's going to go high. Center of the box. It's going to be with Douglas. Douglas still has a possession. Shot is off the side of the net from Emma Getz. Getz battled her way through 3 defenders and had a shot, and it goes just off the side. So now we are in crunch time. 2 minutes left in this first round. Matchup between Douglas and Lander. Ball is going to be with Copeland. Copeland's going to get it to Getz, but they're going to say Getz is offsides. Minute 50 left, and Douglas will have a free kick. The crowd now starting to really get some energy behind it, as they have really for Douglas this entire game. Center field, ball is going to be with Macy Pyle. Pyle will get it over to number 10, Olsen. Olsen can't grab a hold of it, so now it's going to end up with number 3, Brooke Wright. Minute and 20 left. Ball will be over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Cats. Minute 10 left now. Douglas has it. Ball is going to be with Brooke Wright. Wright tries to tip it, and she does. Ball is still in the attacking third here, and now it'll go over the touchline with a minute left. And let's see what happens here. Ball is going to be thrown in. It's going to go to number 5, which is Bailey Wright. Now ball's going to get stolen away momentarily by Lander as we reach 45 seconds left. Ball is with Olsen. Copeland stuffs it. She's going to send it downfield with 40 seconds left. Let's see if Douglas has one more push. The ball's going to get stolen away. Kicked up high with 35 seconds left. It's going to go over the touchline with 30 seconds left. Ball thrown in quickly by Douglas on the far side. And it's going to be number 13, Lauren Olsen, who has it. Stolen away by the Lady Tigers. 20 seconds left. Headed up. And now it's going to be a foot race here for number 10. Shot is going to be deflected by Mason Morton. Ball still in. 12 seconds left. And ball stolen away again. Another steal away. They're going to give a free kick to the Lady Tiger for the Lady Cats. And with 3, 2, and 1, that's the it. Final score 3-2 in favor of the Lady Tigers. They will move on and play tomorrow at 2 p.m. and they will play the winner of the Lady Warriors and the Lady Wolverines. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back to wrap this one up, and we'll set up for the Lady Wolverines and the Lady Warriors. We'll be right back.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Welcome back, everyone. Final score 3-2 in favor of the Lady Tigers, thanks to 2 goals by Delaney Sullivan and 1 goal by Emma Getz. And the goal scorers for the Lady Cats was Allie Olson and Macy Engel. And so that sets up tomorrow a possibility for the Lady Wolverines and Lady Tigers to meet in the second round of the 3A state tournament tomorrow at 2 p.m. The Lady Wolverines are about to play the Lady Warriors of Worland in about 11 minutes. And so what's going to happen is we are going to say so long, and we're actually going to drop off of the stream for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we'll reboot the stream, and we will get you set up for the Lady Wolverines and the Lady Warriors of Worland. And so for right now, we'll say so long. In about 5 or 6 minutes, we will come back up. Just stay here to YO Today's YouTube, as we will broadcast the audio for the Lady Wolverines and the Lady Warriors. For right now, we will say so long, and we will see you in a few minutes.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.